Come in. Yes, it's me.
I was just saying that review, that like suggestion to see Fat Camp, it brought tears to my eyes because it was clear you. Sorry, I just spit on you.
That's okay.
I apologize.
I do it to myself all the time.
I really love what you have to say about the film. I thought it really moved me and it made me so happy. It was clear that you not only watched the film but that really like got something out of the film and appreciated the heart and the humor being mixed together. So.
And that's not even the review because I'm constrained for my opening day column that you're not allowed to do a review. So I can only do tiny little things. So after you premiere, then I get to do the big one.
Oh, that's so exciting. Well, it's really everything you said was such a dream come true for us because we really wanted the movie to sort of take the genre and then kind of kick it out a little bit and have a heart. And Jennifer, as a director, is like one of the things that I think she's really best at is finding heart in circumstances that you don't expect to find them. And I think that the film is really successful as a result of that.
Without a doubt. And plus you capture all the fun of camp, of summer camp. Everybody can relate to summer camp. Yeah, I'm curious. You're wonderful campers. How was the casting of that group of boys? Because they are little stars in the making.
The casting for Fat Camp was both an uphill struggle and very easy in a way, in that it was hard to find the right people, but once we saw those kids, we knew, oh, okay, that's the kid we want. So it wasn't as easy. We wanted to make sure that this movie really represented LA, that there was diversity in the body types, even though it's a Fat Camp, we wanted diversity in the body type, diversity in the kind of humor, diversity with ethnicity, diversity with sexuality. We wanted to really do LA in a way that is not the movie LA, even though this is like a heightened kind of movie. And so that was a challenge in the casting, but once we found those kids, we knew we were set.
Yeah, I think it was really home runs with all of them, because you like Jen said, it's like you want to have this group of kids that's very like representative of the world that we live in. And I think that the other thing that was so incredible was that each one of those kids, we watched them experience a journey. So once we got them in and they signed on, the thing that was incredible is to watch them grow and to see them kind of take on this role and to become more and more comfortable in themselves and in their own bodies and their own stories and the stories of the kids that they were playing. So we got really lucky. And also the counselor in training, Michael Cienfuegos, who is such a standout. This is the first film he's ever done. First thing of any note he's ever done. And I just think that he, from as one of the kids, he just is luminous, and I think he's got a bright future. And we were really, all of them, we're just excited that we had the opportunity also to cast people that are differently bodied, because so often in LA, in film in general, you're looking for a type, and that type is sort of a version of people that doesn't often exist in the world, and it was such a pleasure to be looking for people that kind of, looked like people, and give these guys a chance to really, to grow and to blossom and to show the world what they could do.
Now, I have to ask you, did you have any trepidation about the humor and where you go and the envelopes you push? I think it's brilliant what you did, but I know there's a lot of financiers and studios that would definitely say, no and hell no.
Yeah,
okay. Val represents one of the financiers who actually didn't have to get pushed that hard. I wanted to go further. Val is the responsible one, so
I already like Jennifer better.
Yes, I could see that. You know, it was funny. We went back and forth. I mean, when I first read the script, to be perfectly honest, I was like, I read it and I was laughing out loud, and then I kept saying to myself, "Can we make this? Can we make this? Can we make this?" And then I called you and I was like, "Can we make this?" And I was, you know, and then we just thought, yeah, we can make this, you know, and. You know, I have to say that Fluency, which is the company that I work for, which is part of NBC Universal and under the Telemundo banner, you know, is really, really bold and makes really bold choices. And I feel really privileged to be working there because we are able to make bold, exciting choices and show the world in a way that I think reflects the world today. So it's a movie that's really, it's sort of an R-rated movie for kids, and it's, you know, but this is the world that we live in, and I think at the end of the day, the heart and kindness of the film, you know, overshadows kind of the blue humor, but. Yeah, it felt risky, but here we are, so.
We wanted it to be edgy, but human. We wanted it to be edgy, but not mean. And so, you know.
And there again, you pull that off because of your casting.
Oh, well.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Those guys could say the worst thing in the world, but they're so innocent when they say it that you laugh.
We fought hard to not do 18 for 14, but to really get 14-year-olds because we felt like that would make it feel somehow more real, somehow more sweet. I mean,
and you could kind of get away with it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It would be funnier coming from those kids than coming from older kids. You know.
So now, are we going to go back to camp next summer?
We'll just have to see.
We'll see.
We did say Fat Camp Hawaii. If we go back,
Yes, we want to do
we
Fat
wanna
Camp
go,
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yes. Yes.
You know, keep it in the United States for the first one, and then Fat Camp International and.
Fat Camp 6 and 7.
Move over, Fast Furious. Here comes Fat Camp.
Oh, ladies, congratulations! And you made it into LA Film Festival.
Oh my
We're
God.
really excited to
Dream
be
come
here.
true.
Really excited.
Now, this is the first film that either of you have had in the festival, correct?
No, I
You did?
I have a long history with Film Independent. I had a film here in 2010 called A Small Act, and before that I took place.
That's right, because you and I actually did a phone interview for that one. We did.
Probably figured it was a different Jennifer Arnold because Small Act and Fat Camp don't.
Yeah.
Like they were the same person.
We did a phone interview for that. Yes.
Yeah, so I haven't been here for a while, but I have been to the festival before, so I know how great it is.
Well,
We couldn't be happier. This is such a perfect place for this movie to premiere. It is an LA story. We both have lived here for a long time, and we've both been supported by this festival, so we're thrilled.
and of course, by being here on the carpet tonight, you are part of Culver City's 100th anniversary. Culver City is celebrating the centennial. So by you being in this festival, you are part of cinematic history, to be sure.
Amazing.
See, it's bonuses we didn't even know.
Look at that. Oh,
Happy Centennial, Culver City. How exciting.
ladies, thank you so much. Go get some more love from people.